So here's an example of how we can use some extended chords and also some inversions to kind of spice up playing chords over blue bossa. All right, so the first four measures are going to be 2 measures of C minor 7 and then 2 measures of F minor 7. All right, so instead of just playing those couple chords, just like how they're written, I'm going to be playing my first C minor 7 as a C minor 9. All right, this is with my root note on my 3rd fret, 5th string, and then the next time that there's a C minor 7, I'm going to be playing a C minor 11 with the same root note right there. So we have C minor 9 to C minor 11. Next is going to be an F minor 9. This time I'm going to be on the 6th string, so my root note is going to be here on the 1st fret, 6th string. And then I'm going to be playing one of my inversion chords, even though this particular version is a root note, so it's actually not an inversion, just a different way to play a F minor 7. So that is the first 4 measures, C minor 9, C minor 11, F minor 9, F minor 7. Now the next 4 measures are going to be D minor 7 flat 5, G7, or sometimes G7 alt it'll say, and then 2 measures of C minor 7 again. So for the D minor 7 flat 5, I'm just going to play a normal D minor 7 flat 5. For that G7, I'm going to play a G7 sharp 5. So here my root note is going to be on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Alright, and then for my D minor 7 flat 5, my root note is going to be there on the 5th string, 5th fret, and to a G7 sharp 5, C minor 7, then a C minor 9. Alright, so the first time, bar 7 is going to be C minor 7, just like a normal bar chord, and then a C minor 9 again. Now the next 4 bars are going to be a 2-5-1, then a 1 again, in D flat. So the chords are going to be E flat, minor 7, A flat 7, and then D flat major 7, and then D flat major 7 again. So kind of spice those up. First is just going to be an E flat minor 7, just like it says. This time is a 5th string minor 7 bar chord. My root note here, my first finger is going to be on the 6th fret, 5th string. Next, for A flat, instead of just playing an A flat 7, I'm going to play an A flat 13 for half for 2 beats of the measure, and then an A flat sharp 5 for the other 2 beats. So it's going to go E flat minor 7, A flat 13, A flat 7 sharp 5. Then we're going to D flat major 9, D flat major 9 for the first time that we have a D flat major 7 and a D flat 6 9. My D flat I'm finding on the 5th string, 4th fret. So those 4 measures are going to be 2, 3, 4. So the last 4 measures are going to be a D minor 7 flat 5, a G7, a C minor 7, and then within the same measure and the last measure of the song, it's going to be a D minor 7 flat 5, G7 again. That's 2 beats per both those chords. So for the first chord, I'm going to be using a D minor 7 flat 5 as my second inversion, the first 4 strings, so my 1 through 4 string set. Here my root note is going to be on the 7th fret, 3rd string, where my 3rd finger is. Then for my G7, I'm actually using a G7 flat 9, but how I'm going to finger this is going to be just like a diminished 7. Alright, so here my root note is actually going to be on the 4th string, 5th fret, that's my G. But now, since I want that flat 9, I'm just going to go a half step above that and play my diminished chord. And then I'm going to be going down 3rd 3 frets right there. So my 4th string, my 1st finger is going to be on the 6th fret, and then for 2 beats, I'm going to be going down to the 3rd fret for 2 beats, and then I'm going to be going to a C minor 7 as a 1st inversion. This is with my 1st finger on the barred on the 1st fret, and my root note is going to be on the 1st fret, 2nd string. All right, so there's now the last measure. I'm going to be playing 2 chords, and they're going to be pretty close because they happen quick. This is going to be my D minor 7 flat 5 as a 1st inversion. This is again on the first 4, the 1 through 4 string set. My 1st finger is going to be barred on the 3rd string or 3rd fret, and my root note is going to be found on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. I'm going to be playing a G7 sharp 5 sharp 9. This is kind of with an invisible root, so we have to think about the root note being on the 6th fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret right there.